Hi guys, it's Wade McMaster here. Just got a quick video here for you today. Bit of a beginner video on how to set up all-in-one SEO plugin on your website. Now before I go ahead, if you're looking for a comprehensive list of all the nitty-gritty settings you want to set up and just to get really everything out of this plugin, I do have a link to a blog post below which details all of the settings I recommend for all-in-one SEO pack on your WordPress website. But for now, we're just going to get started with the beginner, just some basic settings that you can get set up nice and quickly. It's not going to take forever, just a few minutes so you can get started. Obviously, the reason why we're using all-in-one SEO is it's a solid plugin, and WordPress doesn't have a lot of great search engine optimization options by default. So by installing this plugin, you can actually get your on-site SEO performing pretty well if you, if you're going to target a few keywords and get some good practices going. So first of all, we're going to install a plugin. So we're going to go over here to plugins on our WordPress dashboard, and when this menu appears, we're going to click on Add New. Now up here where it says Search Plugins, I'm going to type in All-in-One SEO. You see it's the first one, All-in-One SEO Pack by Michael Torbett. We're going to install that by clicking Install Now. Once it's installed, we're going to click Activate by clicking the Activate button. And now the plugin is installed. So you'll notice now we have this menu up top here, All-in-One SEO on our left menu near the top. If I click on that, or hover over that I should say, and go over to General Settings, now you'll see, like I said, I do have a comprehensive list because there are a lot of settings here that you can play with. But by default, you only have to change a few things, and a few of the options may not really cater to you. So we're just going to focus on just the important stuff, so that way you can sort of get focused on creating content and moving on to the important stuff. So first thing we're going to do, these general settings, we're going to skim past those and go down to homepage settings. Now, because we're dealing with search engine optimization, you want to target some keywords. Now, keyword research is a whole other topic. We're not going to go over here. But let's say in this video, we're targeting the keto diet, or people wanting to lose weight. So the name of this website, just a dummy website, is called Flayed Industries. So maybe I'll type in Flayed Industries, helping you lose weight with the keto diet. Now, I've typed this out and you'll notice there's a red box here because most search engines use a maximum of 57 characters for the home title. And what we've got here is 61. So this is for our homepage, for our main website. And I've actually used 61 characters and I want to get that down to about 57. So I've actually got here, I've got my keywords in here, but it's just a bit too long. So maybe what I'll do is I'll remove this dash, turn it into a comma, and maybe I'll find another way to shorten this. So maybe we'll go, maybe help you, we'll find some way to shorten it. So we'll just say help you lose weight with the keto diet for now. But generally you want to spend a bit of time and try and get this something that's going to be enticing that people are going to want to click, but at the same time also has the keywords you want to target. Now your description, in very similar fashion, you want to try and keep it under 320 characters. So, and like I said, this is just for your homepage. This is your title and your description, and this is what's going to show up in Google when people search for whatever it is you're trying to, whatever keyword you're trying to compete for. So, under the description, we might have something like, we are here to help you get started on the keto diet so you can lose weight and improve your health. Something like that. So obviously this isn't the most well thought out description, but it gives you an idea. I've got my keyword here, keto diet. I've got lose weight, and I've only used 131 characters, so I could really go a bit further if I wanted to. Maybe instead of saying welcome to Flayed Industries, you can say we have free resources and information about the keto diet. Click here to get started, or something like that. So you get your keywords in there, you got something that people are going to read, and it's going to sort of invite them to come in. So that's basically what you want to do with your home title and your home description. Now, the next thing you want to focus on, we're actually going to scroll down a bit further. We're going to go down past all these here. Or I've gone a bit far down. There's advanced settings. So most of, like I said, most of the settings here are actually pretty good by default. Now, on each individual page or post you create, you need to fill out something just like that home title and description, except for each page. But what I do is just in case you're in a rush and for some reason you forget to fill in a description, I actually go down to advanced settings and I click auto generate descriptions and use content for auto generated descriptions. So at least this plugin is taking the first few lines of your blog post and using it in the description. Now, that's not ideal. You do want to actually fill it out because it's, which we'll go through at the end of this video. But this is just a nice handy thing to have in there just in case you do forget. At least you've got something in there. Now, the next ones I'm going to go through, that's basically, generally speaking, I mean, you can get by with just these settings. You've got your home page set up, you've got your description set up, and it's pretty straightforward. There's not a hell of a lot to it. But one thing we also want to do is down here, up the top I should say, we've got our feature manager. I'm going to click on that. We want to we want to install what's called an XML sitemap. So that actually creates a map of our website and submits it to Google, so Google will crawl our website and yeah, basically list it a lot quicker. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to click activate on XML sitemaps. And you'll see it now appears here on the left. So when I click on that, we get our options. So now I've got, like I said, on this other post, I've got a whole full list of options that you can go through and click. But for most people, once again, the default settings are actually going to be pretty decent, and they're going to sort of get the job done, because at the end of the day, it's the quality of your website and information that's really going to make a big difference. This is just getting everything in place so that you can take advantage of that. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, first of all, I'm going to schedule these updates. Now, if you're updating your blog daily, I would recommend daily. If you update weekly, I suggest weekly, monthly. So however often you update your website generally is how often you want to schedule these updates. So maybe I write a blog post once a week, so I'm going to click weekly. Now I'm going to click update sitemap, and it will submit your sitemap to Google, Bing, and all those other search engines, and that's pretty much it. We're all pretty much good to go on that one. So that's all you really need to do for your settings. Your settings are there. Now, this is the next step is where we really want to focus. So let's say I'm writing a new blog post. This is a habit you want to create. So I create a new blog post. Maybe this time we're going to, not talking about losing, maybe we'll say building muscle on the keto diet. I'm not a dietitian, by the way. This is purely just keywords. So building muscle on the keto diet, and we've got our content. So yeah, we'll just call it content for now. We typed up we've got a blog post, got our blog title. Generally speaking, you can pretty much copy and paste. Sometimes I'll actually even write the title down here because I can see how many characters. But this here, the all-in-one SEO pack down the bottom, this is where you want to actually put the SEO for your title and your description for this blog post or any page you create. So I'll paste my title down there. I see I can actually fit a few more characters if I want to. Maybe I want to add something more enticing. Maybe I want to say, you know, in 2018, or you want to add a date. You got a few options there to make it more enticing to click. And you get this nice preview of how it's going to show up on Google. Now, once again, we've got our keywords here, building muscle, keto diet. So maybe we write up a description. So keto diet. Like I said, this isn't the best, but you get the idea. The keto diet isn't for building muscle. With these tips, you'll be able to pack on the muscle in no time. So that way, you've sort of got something else. You've got something that's different from your homepage. You're targeting different keywords, so you get the chance to put those keywords in there. If you want, you can add a bit more of a description to get that 230 to 320 characters, and take more advantage of it. And you see here our little preview snippet, which is how this will look on Google. Now, you may notice one more thing. This is actually a setting I forgot, but it's actually not too bad because we can go back and change it. It has here building muscle on the keto diet, flayed industries. Now, the only problem with that, if I actually save this draft, I go back to my all-in-one SEO settings, general settings. Now, I actually want to go down to our title formats. For your blog post, because generally with a blog post, generally the idea is you want to target the keywords in that blog post to rank, and your blog title quite often will sort of water down your keyword density in your title. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to remove the little vertical line and blog title and just have post title in there. And then we're going to update the options. So if I go back to this post, this dummy post I created, building muscle on the keto diet, I scroll down, now you'll see it just says building muscle on the keto diet. And you'll see now we've got more characters to play with. So we can just say, 10 fast tips, something like that. And there you've got something a bit more enticing to click. You can even put down here, like if you've got a free report or something, free report inside or something like that. You can add, you can really do what you want. But the idea is you can look up here and make it enticing to click while also including your keywords, building muscle, keto diet, building muscle, that sort of thing. And this is actually something that will be on as long as you fill it out with every blog post and page, it'll help you rank on Google for these terms. So that's pretty much it. Now, one other thing I will recommend, if you're not, this has actually got nothing to do with the all-in-one SEO plugin, but if you're using images in your contents, you want to add, say, we'll just add, say, this line here, this line picture here. What I want to do, I'll go to edit. You see this here, alternative text. Now, one thing you want to do, now this is not related to this image, but you do want to put a description of the image there, and sometimes it can be as simple as, building muscle, or keto diet, something like that. So that way we've targeted those keywords and they're showing up in images. So if you've got someone who's eating bacon or something because they're on the keto diet, you have here eating bacon on the keto diet. If you have a photo of someone working out while training keto, you can say at the gym lifting while doing keto, something like that. So that way, it should be lifting, not listening. But you get the idea. You can actually put in some more keywords in there, and that helps also increase your keyword density on your blog post and therefore rank easier in Google. So that's just a few basic tips to get you started. You've got those few bits of settings, and I have got a blog post with these tips listed, just the basic tips, and then I also have that other blog post with the full comprehensive list of tips you can go through. And then when you start getting in that habit of writing, try to use your alt text on your images by clicking edit, using your alt text, or when you actually insert the image, you can scroll down and you got your alt text here. But the title's actually probably a good idea as well if you want to put the same image, same text in both. That's not a bad thing to do. And before you publish, coming in here, putting your title and description in here with your keywords. And you want to make sure it reads naturally. You don't want to just spam your keywords here. So that's pretty much it. Settings and title and description, alt text. So that's pretty much it. That's for the video. Once you've done these things, you're basically ready to start focusing more on your content because your SEO, your on-site SEO is as technically set up as it can be. There's obviously a lot more to it in the sense of how you want to write your posts and how many words, and then there's also your external SEO like backlinking, that sort of thing. Totally different topic, but for now this is just the beginning for all-in-one SEO. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want more videos like this, please subscribe to my YouTube channel below. You can even tick the little bell if you want to get notified next time I release a video. And I do hope to see you again shortly. And thanks for watching. See ya.